If you have any idea of what kind of ghost I'd be, I'd just be the ghost wow! All the time, just wow! Which is probably more haunting than anything else. How are you doing, everyone? It's cold outside. It's cuffing season. Yet another season that I've been benched. Next year is gonna be my year. All right, before we get started, I have some announcements. On your seats, there's a piece of paper. There's a comedy feedback form. We're trying to get some feedback from y'all. This is really, okay, you don't get to write anything. You are already drunk and haven't even heard my jokes yet. So yeah, on a scale from, some of the questions that we have from cute to cutest, how cute were Kady, Ruth, and Alise? Wouldn't it be funny if this is how you found out I can't read? The show starts because I'm like, shut your ass down. No, sorry. Flashback to elementary school. I guess people thought I was a nerd because I wore glasses and that I was smart. So the whole class would copy off of me, and I'd almost get my ass kicked after every test because it's it was a true or false question, and not only did I say true instead of false, but I spelled true wrong. You dumb as fuck! Damn, don't copy off of me then. So anyway, you just write Millie for the answers for all of it. You'll pass. That's how feedback forms work, right? Ay. How are we doing? Yeah, so just a little bit about me. I'm Millie Tamarez. I'm hosting this amazing half hour each of comedy. What do you call this? Just a comedy show? Ooh, okay. What? And, as I've gotten older, I just realized the world works differently for different people. Of course, there's white privilege, which everyone in here knows about. Or maybe you don't know, and that, my friends, is a privilege. And then there's straight privilege, there's, cis privilege, but there's a privilege that I really understood very recently, and it's hot privilege. The world does not work the same if you're hot, It works very differently. I have a friend, he's a very muscular, black, gay guy, and every time he posts a selfie, he gets tons of PayPal PayPal submissions. It's ooh, you're so sexy, keep going. And, when I post a selfie, everyone's brave. Ooh, you're so inspiring. Keep going. But in a different way. And a lot of Lizzo lyrics. I don't get it. I want money! I don't give a fuck about Lizzo. Stop tagging me in shit. People are oh, Lizzo. Lizzo. Okay, fuck you. Okay, fuck you. My little brother came to visit me, and he's just a very buff, handsome guy. And, we were meeting each other at Penn Station. So he got lost. Well, an MTA worker stopped what she was doing to help walk my brother across Penn Station to our meeting point. And she was so friendly. She was so nice. And then she turns and she's like, God bless you. And then I was like, what? And she's like, shut up, fat bitch. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, wow, everyone at Penn Station's so nice. And I was like, no! That is not how it works. I host a show with this girl, and she's really pretty. She's a personal trainer. She's very fit, So we'll talk every week, you know what I mean? And she came in one day. She's like, oh my God, I have a crush on this guy. And I'm like, oh my God, we love that. Yes, I love that for you. And then the next week she comes in. She's like, okay, that guy's my boyfriend. And I was like, what? No, that's not how dating works. You don't like someone and they like you back. That doesn't make any sense. No, you meet them online and then you hate them 6 months later. And then when you see them at the bodega, you try to kill yourself. No, that would be sad. No, I would never. I would try try to kill them. You know, a lot of people see me, see what I do, see like the confidence that exudes, and they're just like, how did you get there? You know, what? How did you learn to be so unapologetically you? And I think my answer is being an Android user. You know, as an Android user, you really have to be sure and confident in yourself. You know, I can't wait for the day to sit my grandkids down and say, you know what? Back in my day, I had to buy my apps in a different store than everyone else, okay? And we did not have any Android media representation. No, we did not. And let me tell you the looks I would get when I asked someone for a charger at a party. I mean, they could kill. Yeah, just, you know, I do have some followers, I do have some admirers, and there's this one guy who, you know, I feel like he has like every 3 weeks he'll like send me a new message. Like it's like, let me try it this time. I see she'll fuck me this time. And it just never works. You know, I wish I could 51st dates him and just like make a little video of every time he's like trying to get it and it just hasn't worked, so it'll like jog his memory. But recently, he sent me an article from the New York Post that was like, New York women's solution to the man drought, ... date down. It was an article about how the way to get a boyfriend in New York is to lower your standards. As if I haven't already, right? And the thing is, I looked at the date of that, and it was from 4 years ago. It wasn't even a new article. My dog had to dig. And just one more thing before we go, you know, I'm, you know, an up-and-coming comedian, and, you know, sometimes I'll get, like, really great emails, like, oh, you'd be great for this project, we'd love to bring you in. And I got an email from this one company that said, hey, we think you'd be perfect for this web series. We'd love you to come in. We would find the person who you lost your virginity to, track them down, fly them out to our studio, and you would reunite with them on camera for $150. So, you can catch that at New York Post. I haven't gotten the check yet, but they do have the usage for 5 years. So there will be a video of me talking to Roger for the rest of my life. But I'm glad someone will tag me in that instead of Dominican women are annoying. Like my friends' moms always tag me in those videos. Anyway, who's ready for some comedy? Our first comedian, my dear friend, my brother in well, everyone in here looks really smart. Everyone looks like they got it together. Can you ask, you know, just let me know, like, what's a savings account? Okay, y'all don't know either. Y'all broke too. Okay, well, good to know. You know, I'm on dating apps, which is unfortunate because, you know, before I was on the apps, everyone was like, you gotta get on the apps. You gotta get on the apps. Are you on the apps? And it's like, yes, bitch. I ordered mozzarella sticks, and I still don't got a man. They're talking about dating apps. And yes, I'm on the dating apps. I'm on all of them. We're talking OkCupid, Hinge, Tinder, Coffee Meets Bagel, which I'm gonna save you some time. Coffee Meets Bagel is not a site where black women can meet Jewish men. I wish I knew that, but it's not. Yeah, you know, I'm on dating apps like Tinder, Hinge, Lyft. That's where I try to find someone in my area that can pick me up and fuck me. TaskRabbit, the site where you go where someone can go all night. And ZocDoc, a site where you can find your local single doctors. It really took me a while to figure out that ZocDoc was not a dating site. When I found out ZocDoc, I was like, what? Why was I dating bro DJs for no fucking reason? I am ZocDoc. But it's not where you can, you know, date single doctors. But my chiropractor is fine as fuck, hell yeah. Shout out to Dr. Ethan Levine. And that is not also a website where black women can be Jewish men. I got really hyped because he said, I'm going to put you in weird positions and pop you. And he was talking about adjusting my back and not sex. It's kind of hard post-Trump as a woman of color to date, because you'll go out with a white guy and he'll be like flirting, he'll be laughing, and then he says something a little off. He says something like a little strange, and then you're like, Jacob, did you vote for Trump? No, right? And he's like, no, and you're like, sigh of relief. He's like, I voted for Gary Johnson. Gary Johnson? That's worse. He's like, no, chill, no. I'm a progressive. He's like, oh, okay, cool, progressive, okay. I'm a progressive libertarian. What the fuck is that? No. So I'm like, whatever. And then I'll go back to my friends, and my friend's like, really? Come on. No, he's like almost there, He's almost there. You just gotta, he's almost there. And it's just like, let me tell you something about Tamarez, okay? I am looking for a move-in ready home, you know what I'm saying? I am not looking for a renovation project. Because, you go in and you're like, I'm just going to change the wallpaper in the bathroom, and then it'll be good. And you take down that drywall, and the wiring is from the 50s. And that is a joke for people who touch themselves to the Property Brothers. Like I do. We all know that the construction brother is the hotter one, but now he's dating Zooey Deschanel, and I got mad. I love Zooey Deschanel, but do you need a tiara and a ukulele? No. Bitch, back off my man. But yeah, dating black guys is not that much easier either, because you'll be on the date and it'll be good and you'll get the vibe, And then at one point on every date, they'll just be like, man, white women are crazy. And then, it's like my dilemma as a feminist. I'm like, no, women aren't crazy. But then, you got Lindsay Lohan, you got Lena Dunham. I can't say they're not, And I'm like, so this one guy's like, yeah, white women are crazy. I was on a date with this girl, and everything was going really well. On a date with this white girl. And then on the first date, she's like, hey, do you want to come to the bathroom with me and do some blow? And he's like, isn't that crazy? And I was like, that is crazy. I would never share my Coke on the first date. The fuck? What the hell? No, that is way too nice. He had a Voldemort tattoo. I wish I was joking. He did have the dark mark. Later, when he fucked me over, I was like, I wish there was some kind of sign to let me know he was not worth shit. And it was a dark mark, and I, ignored it. I got fired recently. Woo! It's fine. But, I had really good insurance. At my other job. And they're like, okay, you have 1 month after we fire you, and then your insurance can expire. And I was like, oh, 1 month? Okay, bitch, it's on. So I went nutritionist, fucking therapy, fucking everything. I fucking wrapped it up, bitch, wrapped it up. Went to the dentist 3 times. I never gone to the dentist in 15 years. Wrapped that shit up, dog. Fill it all. And I went to the Planned Parenthood in Long Island City. And Long Island City Planned Parenthood is great. It's huge. It's what everyone, it's where all the white guilt money went. And white guilt money either went to the ACLU or to Planned Parenthood. And, you're there in the waiting room. Planned Parenthood does. I went to go get a pap smear. I got a nice little tight service. But, people go there for, just regular checkups, for HIV testing, and for abortion. So you just don't know what people are in the waiting room for. And it's all kinds of different women, all ages, women, men, queer people. It's amazing. And then, it's just reminds, and it's so clean and cool, and there's all these TVs. And it's just like, man, this is, you can tell all those movies were written by men, like those movies where women go get abortions and they like, it's like the place is like sketchy and they walk in and they just like start crying and they're like, no, I can't do this. And like in the corner of the waiting room, there's like all these teens and they're recording like multiple TikToks. They're like recording mad TikToks. And I'm just like, can you imagine there's somebody who like goes to get an abortion and then they're like in the room and they're like, I can't do this. And they like run out to the lobby and they see this and this. And then they're just like, I gotta finish the job. Anyway, I mean, that's someone's reality.